There's a part of you, yes, you, that's like a seed under the soil. And I know you've felt it, that tension between safety and expansion. On one hand, you've been waiting for the right time, telling yourself, when I feel more ready, when I'm less afraid, then I'll grow. And on the other hand, there's that restless energy, the part of you, that knows waiting is costing you more than failing ever could. Funny thing is, you've already proven you can sprout. Haven't you noticed every single time you tried something new, whether you crushed it or not, your life got bigger? You've always done it. That's the part of you that knows. Clarity comes after action. And I know you've had times when your emotions dragged you, like a runaway horse. Anxiety pulling your chest tight before conversation. Anger making you say shit you didn't mean. That's real. But isn't it also true that there have been other times, moments you almost forgot? When you took the reins. When you slowed your breath, straightened your posture, and suddenly you felt steady. You may not have noticed, but that's science. Your physiology hacked your state. You've already done it before, and if you did it once, you can do it again, on demand. Think back, every scrape, every failure that once felt like proof you weren't enough. Didn't you survive all of them? Didn't you come out smarter, tougher, more resourceful, even when you hated it in the moment? See, I know you sometimes believe failure means you suck, but you also know deep down that every success you ever had was built on a stack of failures beneath it. You've already paid tuition and scars. You don't need to keep fearing the lesson. You've been in class your whole life. You've probably noticed this. When you are with someone uncertain, you feel uncertain. When you're around someone steady, you feel steady. People don't just hear words, they tune into frames. And I suspect you've had times when your certainty bent the whole room, when people looked to you without even realizing why. And maybe you forgot, maybe you downplayed it, but your unconscious knows the strongest frame always wins. And you've already carried frames that won. So here is what I'm saying. That seed, it's already sprouting every time you act before you feel ready. That horse, you've already guided it every time you slowed your breath. The bike, you've already turned every fall into a new skill. That frame, you've already shifted worlds just by standing certain. And if you've already done all of that unconsciously, doesn't it make sense? You can now do it deliberately, effortlessly, naturally. I can tell there's a part of you that's tired of playing small. You've always been the kind of person who feels deeply, and that's not weakness, it's horsepower. I know there's a fear inside you that if you show your real self, people might judge you. But haven't you also noticed the times you were most real? Those were the times people leaned in closer. And maybe, just maybe, your whole life has been secretly training you for this shift. The one you're making right now. Ignore this and the same loops repeat. Waiting instead of sprouting. Dragged instead of steering. Fearing instead of acting. Shrinking instead of framing. You already know how that feels. It's the life you're done tolerating. Live this, and doors open. Conversations bend toward you. Failures feel like fuel. Energy radiates off you. Your future self looks back at this exact moment and laughs. That was the day I fucking decided. So whether you notice it now or later, you're unconscious. It's already installing this. Act first. Reframe failure. Ride your emotions. Hold the strongest frame. Because you've always been enough. Reality has always been malleable. And the only thing that's ever been missing is the reminder you already knew this. And isn't it interesting how easily you can let that truth guide you now?